सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Uddhava Gita, 19th chapter, verse number 4, page 291. तयोरेकतरो ह्यर्थः प्रकृतिः शोभयात्मिका ज्ञानं त्वन्यतरो भावः पुरुषसोऽभिधीयते। Bhikshu Gitam is concluded in 18th chapter. Based on that teaching or message of Bhikshu, that is Titiksha, tolerance, is one of the quality of a jnani. Tolerance in the sense we should not misplace or abuse this value. Shastra says you have to tolerate. Tolerate not adharma. Adharmic activities of people you should not tolerate. Therefore, there is a possibility of extending the values in a wrong place. Many people commit a mistake. Every value is a value at relative level, not absolute level. Absolutely, all the places, all the times, you are not supposed to implement certain values in a wrong place and wrong situations. This is an aside point. Krishna didn't say here, but the teaching of Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita, we learned that all values are to be followed by a dharmic person. At the same time, they should not be extended or abused, like misplaced compassion, misplaced tolerance. This is called dharma sukshma. I am always afraid of this. Whenever we say values, you need not become a doormat for everything. That shows your timidity or inability. You are going against to dharma again. If you have misunderstood the values, not knowing them properly. Krishna is the best example, the diplomacy he followed. He knows where to follow values, where to violate also. But here we are talking about a jnani, normal worldly parlance. We are talking. When he is interacting with the world, how he should develop titiksha. There are two ways. That is, one is primary way, primary level of titiksha, or first aid, we can say. Through bhakti, are developing the love for God, surrendering to God, resorting to God, get mental strength and withstand all unfavorable situations. That is one way of developing titiksha. Pray to the Lord, O God, give me mental strength to face the unfavorable situation. This is only a temporary, apekshika method. But what is the permanent solution? That is only Advaita Jnanam. We have to get self-knowledge, that is Advaita Darshanam. Advaita Darshanam is the teaching in this 19th chapter. Lord Krishna says how one can get this Advaita Jnanam. The secondless non-dual Brahma Jnanam or Atma Jnanam is the permanent solution. Permanent solution to see all Dvaitam, the duality is nothing but is only an appearance. How we come to that stage? Only by getting Atma Jnanam. To get Atma Jnanam, we have to know what is not Atma. Atma means self-knowledge. I should know what is non-self first. What is non-self? Then I come to know what is self. Anatma kaha. Then Atma I can understand. This is called known to unknown method. Whatever I know, from that Shastra takes me to the unknown Atma. What I know is Anatma very well. Body, mind, complex, objective universe, very much I am experiencing. Therefore, the Srishti is talked about in these verses. Lord Krishna has introduced how that Brihat means what I said in the third verse. Brihat word is used by Lord Krishna. That Brahman Samabhavat, that Brahman became this universe. First Brahman became Maya Sahitam Brahma as Ishvara. We are seeing the Kapila Bhagavan's Advaita Darshanam. Not Kapila Muni Dvaita Darshanam, but Advaita Darshanam. But Kapila Muni also 24 Tattvams he talked about. So that 24 Tattvams are so similar in Vedanta also. 24 Tattvams, 13th chapter we saw in Bhagavad Gita also. According to, this is whole thing is cosmology, cosmic universe, how it has come. That is discussed here according to Shastra. Consciousness alone was there before the creation. Then that consciousness alone appear as two later at the time of creation, Paraprakriti and Aparaprakriti. Look into the fourth verse which I introduced in the last class. Karanam is Advaitam Brahma, evolves always. Karyam is close, similar to Karanam. Karyam Anekam, Karanam Ekam. Gold is one, ornaments are many. So Karya Prapancha is Drishya Prapancha. Karanam is Ishvara is the Karanam. So Ishvara as Karanam or Antaryami, third pada of Mandukya Upanishad, is introduced. So divinization of the world, Krishna introduced Ishvara as Karanam. How Srishti is evolved, created from Ishvara. Undivided Advaita Ishvara was there first at the beginning, Anadi. How he became Sa Ubhayatmikanar. That Ishvara became Chetana Jiva Purusha. Second line Purusha word is there. So, Jnanam tu anyataraha bhavaha purushaha. Saha purushaha abhidhiyate. So, Ishvara divided into para prakriti and apara prakriti. Chetana jiva, chetana and achetana. Chetana jiva, the purusha, and anyataraha, tayoho ekataraha, अर्थः प्रकृतिः अचेतन दृश्य प्रपंचः अचेतन दृश्य प्रपंच प्रकृति one and chetana jiva purusha, both of them have come from Ishvara. So chetana jiva purusha is the observer and achetana drishya prapancha prakriti is observed. Observer observed. The observer, Chetana Purusha, through the mind and sense organs observe the world. Pure formless observer who is all pervading, Sakshi Chaitanyam, observe the objective universe through the mind and sense organs, body-mind complex medium. So, Saha Purushaha Abhidhiyate. Purushaha is the content. Body is the container. So, Prakriti, Apara Prakriti, Achetana, Jada Shariram, Jada Manasu is the container. In this container, the content is Purushaha, is there. So, Chetana, Achetana mixture. That material universe is Sa Ubhayatmikan, Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti. Next verse, fifth verse, we will enter. So, material universe has got cause and effect. You have to understand. So, like you observe the objects through the spectacles. First you observe the spectacle, then through the spectacle you observe the world. You see the objects. Similarly, body-mind complex is like a spectacle. Spectacle, the material universe, through body-mind complex, I, the observer, see the world. So that is cause and effect is a series. Cause effect, cause effect, cause and effect theory continues like a series, episode like a series. It is called Vedic Big Bang. We call it Vedic Big Bang. So whole universe is there in Prakriti, in the causal form, and there then it becomes Karya Rupam, effect form. Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata. Same like that. So that is the when the equilibrium is disturbed between rajas, tamas and sattva, then the creation appears or manifest. The gunas vaishamyam, that is going to come. All is familiar subject only, but words are little different and not like Tattva Bodha, but in here Sankhya, that Sattvika, Rajasa, Tamasa, there is a little difference. So we need not bother about that much difference. Sattva, Sansargana came, Rajasa, Rajoguna, Karmendriya came, Prana came, like that in Tattva Bodha Vesa. But here there is a slight difference. Tamo Rajasattvamiti Prakruterabhavan Gunaha Maya Prakshobhyamanayaha Purushanumatena cha. It is easy to understand from known to unknown. Body we know, mind we know. So how this body, mind has come, how the sense organs are functioning, how the sense organs have got Shabda, Svarsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, all how they have connected to Panchabhutas, all these are simple. Very simple, we can understand because we know through our Pratyaksha Anubhava. From this, Shastra takes us to the unknown Atma Tattvam. Therefore, this is also important. You cannot ignore this. What is this matter? Matter doesn't matter, we say. But sometimes matter also is important to understand the Atma Chaitanyam. Because pure Atma Chaitanyam cannot know itself. So matter is the Shakti, it is an energy form, causal form, and it is in effective form. See, matter. It has got Avyakta Avastha and Vyakta Avastha. When is the Avyakta Avastha, unmanifest form? When is the manifest form? That is the whole cosmic creation. New creation doesn't happen. New creation doesn't happen. Even Bhagavan cannot create anything newly. All are there in potential form. They appear into manifest form. Therefore, we call manifestation is called creation. If at all you want to call creation, maybe use the word manifestation. I hope you remember this word. Manifestation means Vyakta Rupena. What are all in Avyakta Avastha, potential form? Avyaktadini Bhutani, Vyakta Mathyani Bharatani. You remember Bhagavad Gita Sloka, I hope. Here, in this sloka, he says, this cosmology creation, tamas, rajas and sattva, iti prakritehe gunaha abhavan. So, prakriti, we have seen that prakriti is para prakriti and apara prakriti in the above verse. Para prakriti is purushaha, apara prakriti is karyam, prapancha, prakriti, matter, universe. Objective universe is apara prakriti. The observer, the purusha, is the para prakriti. This prakriti, matter, is having three gunas, we know, sattva, rajas and tamas. But the order given here reverse, reversal order. Tamo raja sattvamiti. Tamo guna, rajo guna, sattva guna. Wherever these three are there, that is called prakriti. There is no prakriti other than three gunas. That's why prakritehe gunaha sattva rajas tama iti abhavan. The whole sloka we have to do anvaya. Tamaha rajaha sattvam prakritehe gunaha maya prakshobhyamanayaha purushanumatena cha abhavan. So what is the essence? Hey Uddhava, maya gunaha prakshobhyamanaha. Here prakshobhyamanaha, maya means by me, the Ishvara. So very, very important verse. How Chidabhasa enters. Purusha anumatena, by my permission, by my approval. Purusha anumatena, by my approval, permission from the Prakriti, I am the cause for the agitation. Prakshobhyamanayaha. These three gunas get prakshobhyamana means here Vaishamyam. Vaishamyam means what? Grossification, panchikaranam. Okay, prakshobhyamanayaha, agitated by me, there these three gunas will come. It's like a churning. If you churn the curds, butter will come. Like that, when the Prakriti is churned by me, tamas, rajas and sattvam, all these three gunas emerges out from the Prakriti which are already there in Vaishamyam. Samyavastha is in potential form, equilibrium. Sattva is with sattva, tamas, rajas, they are independently there in potential form. They are not disturbed. But when I want to do creation, they will get disturbed. Disturbed means panchikaranam, churning in artha. Prakrita purushanumatena, by my approval, with the approval of the Purusha. See, gunas, by the karma of the jivas also will be activated. That's why we never accept this creation is accidental. This evolution is not accidental. There is a director, Ishwarajnaya prapyate phalam. Karma is activated. Karma phalam is given by the Ishvara. Purusha anumatena. Jiva experience sukha and dukkha. So Bhagavan is the director. So according to our karma phalam, Bhagavan gives sukha and dukkha. So our sukha dukkhas are because of our own karma. Bhagavan is the director. He gives anadi jiva karma. Beginningless time, our karma is with us. So that karma decides the Ishvara Ichha. Ishvara Ichha, anadi karma. Both put together decides the direction of evolution. Evolution, because there is no any beginning for Ishvara. Ishvara is also beginningless. Jiva is also beginningless. Therefore, already existing jivas come into manifest to experience sukha dukkha. And again for next creation, same way. So, Ishvara Ichha and present jiva karma is the cause for next srishti. Next srishti. So, then next verse, what Lord Krishna says in 6th verse, continuation of the creation, again cosmology. Tebhyas samabhavan sutram mahan sutrena sanyutah tato vikurvato jatah yoham karo vimohanah. Same Sankhya theory of creation, Prakriti evolves to Mahat or Sutram or Hiranyagarbha. Tebhyaha Sutram abhavat. Tebhyaha means from the Purusha Prakriti pair. Tebhyaha from the Purusha Prakriti pair. Sutram abhavat. Sutram means samashti kriya shakti. Sutram means here Hiranyagarbha tattvam. Hiranyagarbha tattvam, samashti kriya shakti and samashti prana shakti put together. Hiranyagarbha shakti we can say. The Sutram means Kriya Shakti Pradhanam. Mahat Sutrena Sanyutaha. Then Mahat, that is, Mahat means Sutrasya Jnana Shakti. So Jnana Shakti, you have to take Jnana Shakti. Hiranyagarbha Tattvam is Kriya Shakti is Sutram, Mahat is Jnana Shakti. So both are important, Kriya Shakti and Jnana Shakti. This Kriya Shakti and Jnana Shakti tataha vikurvataha yaha ahankaraha jataha vimohanaha. From this Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti Rupa Sutra, Hiranyagarbha and Mahat, from there what comes? Ahankara comes. Ahankara is born. Ahankara is born. You have to remember the whole 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So this Ahankara, these are all the factors decide the jiva, which body the jiva has to take, where to born, how to take, even like they talk in science, the stem cells decides the body, which is the software, hardware, in computer they talk. Like that is the hard part of the body, soft part of the body. You see that tongue is soft part. Our teeth are very, very hard. And skin is soft, bones are hard. And the same one and the same body, there are soft limbs, organs, and hard, very, very hard limbs are there. Who decide that? Stem cells, they decide, it seems. Like that here also, like that stem cells in this human body also, what decides means this ahankara is like a stem cell. Ahankara is the stem cell, like this person has to take a monkey body or donkey body or dinosaurus body or crocodile body or tree or animal, which one? This ahankara decides. Therefore they say, Vanaraha, Naraha va Vanaraha. Evolution, they talk. Kurangalirindi Pirindavan Manidan. So there are lot of features. Adi Manava. Here, the Stone Age human being, if you see, looks like a chimpanzee. Therefore, we believe all human beings came from the Vanaras. They talk about that evolution. We do not know how far it is true. But in Vedanta creation, nothing is accidental, but everything is triggered by Ishvara. Ishvara's Icha and Jiva's Karma. That is our, and that's why science cannot prove, they don't accept Ishvara. Absence of Ishvara, they say, And then we ask, how can you prove the absence of Ishvara? There is no Ishvara. People talk as though they have not, they have seen the absence of Ishvara. People say, no, Nastikas, Ishvara is not there. Have you seen Ishvara is not there? How do you know? They have no proof, but they make a statements. That is why the absence of proof of Ishvara is not the proof for the absence of Ishvara. The absence of proof for Ishvara is not the proof for the absence of Ishvara. Therefore, you cannot say Ishvara is not there also. Ishvara is not there. Ishvara is there Shastra Pramana. For us, Shastra Pramana. Scientists don't accept Shastra is the proof for Ishvara. Evolution theory and all, they talk differently. So Ishvara is Karanam for this evolution. According to science, that I will tell you later. Let us look into this verse. Tebhyaha samabhavat sutram mahan sutrena sanyutaha tato vikurvataha jataha. Vikurvataha means then ahankara comes out of that Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagam. Therefore, Sutram, we call it as Mahat. Here, the slight difference is what? Mahat is referring to Jnana Shakti. Sutram referring to Ichha Shakti. So, Samashti Prana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. And that's why Karma Indriyani and Prana both are Kriya Shakti. That is the difference, slight difference is there in Uddhava Gita and Tattva Bodha. If you remember Tattva Bodha, okay. If you don't remember, blissfully, no problem, ignore. So, Prakriti to Mahat to Ahankara. That much you remember. This is Sankhya philosophy's order. Prakriti or Pradhanam. They call it as Pradhanam. Prakriti to Mahat to Ahankara. So from this Ahankara only we can understand. From there only the whole gross universe comes. In Vedanta we talk about what? Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha and Virat. That is our presentation, Vedantic presentation. Ishvara is there. Then Brahmaji came out of that Ishvara's navel. So that Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji alone created this gross universe Virat. So in Vedanta evolution we call that way. So Aham in this 7th verse is going to elaborate a highly technical verse. We will see how this Ahankara play the role. Aham, the word is used in this sloka, 7th verse. I will read. Vaikārikastaijasascha tamasaschetyaham trivrit tanmatrendriya manasa karanam chidachinmayah. Aham word first we will take. Here aham means not aham brahmasmi aham. See, the words are same, but meaning will change according to the context. Aham means ahankara. Ahankara, the cosmic ego. Ahankara is called the cosmic ego. Vaikārikaha taijasascha tamasascha iti. Vaikārikaha means sattvika ahankara. Ahankara is of 3 types. Satvika ahankara, vaikarika means satvika. Satvika ahankara. So up to ahankara, it is a singular trunk like. From ahankara only all branches will come. Up to ahankara, prakriti to mahat to ahankara, one to one. But ahankara onwards, all pancha sukshma bhutani, pancha jnanendriyani, pancha karmendriyani, all plurality start begin from ahankara. Plurality begins from ahankara. Vaikarika, Satvika Ahankara, Taijasa means here Rajasika Ahankara. Taijasa. Tamasascha. Tamasika Ahankara, three types, three components are there in this Ahankara. In Ahankara, there are three components. One is Satvika Ahankara, one is Rajas Ahankara, another one is, third one is Tamas Ahankara. So what? Because of that three components in one Ahankara, what are all coming? Second line he says, Tanmatrendriya Manasa Karanam. Tanmatra means Sukshma Bhutani. I have, okay, fifth verse, sixth verse I have completed. I have got a doubt. Okay. After fifth and sixth verse up to we have come from Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha and Virat. So Virat is going to come in Vedanta. What about in Sankhya? In Sankhya they say Prakriti, Mahat, Ahankara. From Ahankara alone plurality starts. What is that plurality? We are seeing here that Ahankara, from that Tanmatra Indriya Manasa Karanam Chidachinmayaha. This sentence alone is a little complicated, like not complicated. According to science, after in brain, because of some on a particular stage in brain, consciousness emerges. Consciousness is born in the brain. Science won't accept. They accept only brain. They don't accept mind. They don't accept mind. They don't accept even consciousness other than brain. In the brain, there is some phenomenon happens. After very much later, in the brain, consciousness arises. Like that they say. But we don't accept that. According to science, consciousness was not there in the beginning of the creation, beginning of evolution, according to them. When evolution reaches a particular point of complexity, when evolution reaches after a long time a particular point, at that time that alive cell came like a consciousness. That is, consciousness is created in the brain. In the brain, consciousness is created in a particular situation or stage. Complexity comes. That time it comes in. But what we say, before the creation itself, consciousness was there. That's why Vedantin says consciousness is never created. Consciousness was there at the time of evolution. Beginning time also, but it was in unmanifest form. Why they don't accept? Because they want to see through microscope, like all cells they see. No? They want to see like that. You cannot see consciousness like that. It is in potential form or unmanifest form. So that matter is body, mind, complex is available. What is body, mind, complex? Matter. When matter is available, the container or upadhi is available, consciousness manifest. So this is our theory. Consciousness is eternal. It was there. Before that is Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Dvitiyam. Later it manifests. Consciousness is never born. Consciousness never die. Brain can die. Even mind cannot die. The death of the body is not the death of the mind. Mind live longer time than brain. That is why in scientists they don't accept psychology, because they don't accept mind which is in hridayam other than brain. Therefore they don't accept psychology, because they don't accept mind, because we don't see the mind. Therefore they say mind is not there. If mind is there, psychology comes. Therefore psychology they don't accept. That is their problem. Like a Charvaka matam. They say only body is there, cells are there, all tissues are there. This is much only they talk about. Scientific evolution. Scientists cannot accept, understand the mind separate from the brain. They cannot understand the mind separate from the brain. What we say, mind is in the hridayam, and that mind is functioning through the brain. Through the brain it functions. Brain is the medium through which the mind manifests. Brain is the medium through which mind manifests. Mind is the mind is located in the heart, physical heart. So therefore neuroscience will not accept psychology. Neuroscience, they are confined to only brain, because mind, brain, the brain they accept, mind they don't accept. That is the difference. These are all scientific theory of evolution. Other than brain, mind is there. According to Shastra, mind is there. That mind alone we are talking. Chetana chid achit achinmayaha. This ahankara is of there are two components, two parts. It is karanam, cosmic ego, which is chit achinmayaha, means ahankara. Chetana and achetana. Ahankara is a mixture of chetana, achetana. Chetana, achetana mayaha. Mixed with chetanam, sentient and insentient. That ahankara, cosmic ego, is karanam, cause. This ahankara is the cause. Cause for what? Cause for what? Tanmatra indriya manasa. Tanmatra means next sloka also, that explanation only, expansion only. That is from Sattvika ahankara, minds of all minds, your mind, my mind, his mind, her mind, all different minds are created. different minds are created by Satvika Ahankara. From Rajas Ahankara, all the sense organs are created. Indriya. Indriya means 5 plus 5, 10 sense organs. Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani. You can see the difference here. Rajasa Ahankara, from that, in Tattvabodha we saw from Rajas Ahankara only, Rajoguna only, Karma Indriyas Prana has come. But here, Karma Indriyas, Jnana Indriyas put together from Rajas Ahankara, sense organs are created. Then Manas, mind is created by Satvika Ahankara. Then from Tamas Ahankara, Tanmatras are created. 5 subtle elements are created. Tanmatra means 5 subtle elements. 5 subtle elements are called Tanmatras. Tanmatra means before grossification, ityartha. It's a technical term. 5 subtle elements. But in the English translation they have given respectively, but it is not, because next verse Lord Krishna himself clearly says from what has come. So 8th verse, continuation of from how this Ahankara is the cause. Ahankara means cosmic ego. Cosmic ego is a mixture of sentiency and insentiency, Chit and Achit. The Chinmaya, Achinmaya, Chid, Achinmaya, both are there, Chetana Amsha and Achetana Amsha. Next verse, Ardhatanmatrika jagne tamasādindriyāni ca taijasa devata asan ekādasha ca vaikrutāt. Artha tamasāt tanmatrikat jagne. This from the tamasa aspect of egoism. Tamasadi indriyani cha. From the tamasa aspect of egoism means tamasa ahankara. Tamasa ahankara, they are the 5 elements from the Rajasa aspect, the organs, sense organs, ekādasha ca vaikrutāt. All are different words. They are not familiar for our in Tattvabodha. These are all new words. This much we can understand. So 11 gods means Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani and Manas. All are having, here Devata word is used. Means all are having preceding deities, Devatas. In Tattvabodha we saw, without Devatas the sense organs cannot function. They are as good as non-functional. In footnote they have given 11 gods who are there. Gods representing the quarters, all Dik Devatas, Vayu. Panchabhutas we say Tanmatras means those subtle elements. Akasha Devata, Vayu Devata, and the Surya Devata, Varuna Devata, and the 2 Ashwini Devatas. These are all familiar to us. Agni Devata, fire, Indra, Vishnu, Mitra, and the moon. All these are called Devatas. Tejasat Devataha. Tejasa means here Rajoguna. From Rajoguna, all Indriyas came. Rajasika Ahankara, all Indriyani cha. From tamasa ahankara, 5 subtle elements. Tamasan trika, first line, artha tanmatrika jagne tamasat. So from tamasa ahankara, 5 settlements have come. From Taijasa, from Rajasa Ahankara, all sense organs came. Ekadasha Indriyani. Ekadasha cha Devataha Vaikritat. So from Satvika Ahankara, in the Ekadasha, mind is there. You have to add Antahkaranam. Pancha Gnani Indriyani, Pancha Karma Indriyani, plus one mind. So that mind came out of Satvika Ahankara. That is the idea presented here. So from the Rajasic aspect, the sense organs came. From the Sattvic aspect, the 11 gods. 11 gods and the mind. So 11 gods, 11 sense or 10 sense organs, one mind put together with preceding deities. Maya sanchodita bhavaah sarve samhatyakarinaah andamutpadayamasuhu maya yatanamuttamam. Further continuation, this creation. So Maya, Ishvara, Lord Krishna taken as Ishvara here. So you should not take Dwaraka Krishna or Vasudeva Krishna. Maya, they are all created by me. Maya Sanchodita. So Ishvara is the cause for that Vaishamyam in those gunas. Directed by me. All these things means Panchagnani Indriyani, Panchakarma Indriyani, mind, along with those devatas, that preceding deities, devatas, and they're all acting together. Under oval, created by me, the structure which was in the Bhagavan, Ishvara. So Ishvara, these are all just imagination. You have to take a kalpana, so that how it is there in the Bhagavan, like Bhagavan bless the mind with Chidabhasa, Ishvara. Once the karma is ready, this jiva has to experience sukha dukkha. The body has to be enlivened. The body has to be enlivened means Chidabhasa has to form. Chidabhasa comes, it becomes sentient. Chit achinmayaha, that is why ahankara, there is a Chidabhasa, sentient part and insentient part, body mind complex. So all put together, just you have to visualize in your own body, mind complex, how they are functioning because of that sentiency, borrowed consciousness. From that borrowed consciousness, all these are working. So they are functioning because of the Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita also, Mayadhyakshena prakritihi suyate sacharacharam. In my presence, as I am the ruler, Maya adhyakshena prakritihi suyate. Prakriti deliver. Prakriti deliver sacharacharam. Mobile and immobile. Acharam and charam. Moving and non-moving, all are born. The whole word, if you listen, how Bhagavan, from Bhagavan presence as Adhyakshaha, how the Prakriti delivers. So literally we should not take words. So there is a behind that there is a subject matter to understand. That's why as we look at the subject, that much we grasp. If you take literally, Prakriti Sacharacharam Suyate, you see the five elements, subtle elements. From there, the subtle body, Panchagnana Indriya and Panchakarmi, and later, only very much later, Sthula Shriram comes. So then only we are able to know. After Panchikaranam, grossification, only when it comes into gross body, when they are manifesting as sound forms like that only, that is Pratyaksham. Before that, before this grossification, nothing is Pratyaksham. Can you say they are not there? They are not Pratyaksham, subtle elements. Before that, Mahat Prakriti, which is in a potential form, subtle, unmanifest form, even you cannot imagine. That's a human mind start functioning only when everything is grossified. So from grossified only we can grasp. Ungrossified, before grossification there is so much in potential form. From that potential form we are studying. From that avyakta potential form, from the consciousness to prakriti to mahat, ahankara, then tanmatra, subtle elements, there also we are not able to know. From tanmatras again, there at that time only this jnana indriyam summan mind comes, later, very much later, gross body. After gross body only we start thinking, working, doing this, that and all will happen. So evolution, gross evolution, subtle evolution. Before subtle evolution there was causal, seed form, potential form. So these are all, even though they are not perceptible, they are understood. Without causal status, subtle stage cannot come. Without subtle, gross cannot come. Today, gross body mind complex is there. Mind is subtle, of course. Gross body is functioning because of subtle mind. Subtle mind is because of causal. In that causal, there is karma, sanchita, prarabdha, karma, all at causal level, karana shariram. So these are all very, very, very difficult to assimilate for common people. So we have to, so whole thing is adhyaropa. Whole thing is a superimposition. Matter is just changing, modification. How this matter and consciousness we have to discriminate and see Atma, Anatma, Viveka. That's why Anatma we have to understand to negate. To understand Atma, Anatma also we have to understand. Even though it is difficult, everything is difficult for this mind to grasp. So this is the way Shastra presents the creation. Vedanta presents the creation. Anyhow, we are going to negate. So don't bother. If you don't understand also, doesn't matter. So your consciousness, that much is sure. Okay, more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.